So I sometimes feel like I have not very many opportunities, not many career opportunities. And like I think about it, and like I could be like a content creator, but it takes like 10 years for the average person, 10 years of making 3 TikTok videos a day to be a professional content creator, and a YouTube video every day. And you almost wonder, most people can't spend the time to do that. And then it almost doesn't make any sense. You almost think content creator isn't like a real job, it's something they made up. But I know a lot of people do it. A lot of people are content creators. It's a real thing, but you wonder how realistic is it for people to actually do this with their lives. I don't know. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I've got nothing better to do. I really have nothing better to do except straighten my hair. Um, and like I have a part-time job, but and I might even be able to get more hours at that job this year. I work 10 hours a week right now. I might start working like 17 hours a week there. Maybe they'll pay me for 17 hours. It's one of those jobs where it's sort of like volunteering, sort of like working, because it helps out the community and it has a positive effect on the planet, I guess. I don't know. But so I like working there. I mean, it's all right working there. It's all right. But um, I need to see if they can start paying me for 17 hours a week if I start staying later, because this is the busy season. So this is the time of year where there's more work to do. So I need to. So I'm gonna stay later, and then if they want to start paying me more, sure, they can pay me more. But the problem is the second half of the year, nobody. There's not much work to be done. I mean, maybe there will be more work this year because we're gonna make more money, but I think this whole thing is a waste. I feel like my whole life is a waste. Like I spend time doing things, and it's just everything feels like a waste of time because I I I, I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like where am I supposed to work? Like where could I work? I think about it all the time. I think all the time. Honestly, I'd rather just work more hours at the place I'm already working rather than get a second job because I don't know. The place I work right now isn't bad. It's just like I don't know if it's gonna be awkward starting a new job or whatever. And like I don't know. That sometimes they have really high expectations of you, and like I'm not very um, efficient, I guess is the word. I'm not. I'm kind of slow, so I don't get a lot of work done. But I do get work done. It's just I get it done slowly. Maybe I think at my current job I have the best chance of growth of getting up to 17 hours a week. But even if I get up to 17 hours a week, it's not like it's there's still not really a future because if I'm working 17 hours a week, who cares? Oh wow, 10 hours to 17 hours. Oh wow. Who cares? Like I need like a 40-hour a week job, but like I rack my brain like trying to figure out what can I do for 40 hours a week. I have no idea. Because my eyes don't work very well, my brain doesn't work very well. I'm physically weak, so I can't be a construction worker because I'm so weak. Look how skinny my arms are. I mean, my fingers. I can't be a construction worker because I'm just too weak. I mean, I don't think there is much except to make these videos and see if I can go from 10 hours to 17 hours a week at my job this year because it is going to get busier now. This is the time of year it gets busier, but you wonder if the second half of the year if they're even going to need me for 17 hours. Like I know my manager said they're going to start having it be open more hours, and I could be one of the people that could work more hours. It's just I feel nauseous all the time. I just feel so nauseous. You know, I have expenses and to survive, and my mom pays my bills, but and I can pay, what, 30% of my bills? Oh, wow, 30% of my bills. Maybe if the minimum wage goes up, but even if the minimum wage does go up, that's going to hurt some people too, because then the cost of everything is going to go up. If the minimum wage goes up, then the cost of everything is going to go up. everything's going to be inflated in price. There's going to be inflation. Everything's going to cost double what it costs now. But that's just not minimum wage. That's like trade. There's like a trade war with China, and you don't want to start a trade war with China, obviously. That's never a good idea. But, Trump did it, and Biden's continuing Trump's trade war, so no one cares about cheap goods, obviously. Everyone just wants everything to be more expensive and stick it to the Chinese. I don't care about the Chinese, man. I just want cheap goods, man. I just want jobs and cheap goods. I don't care about the Chinese. Like, who like, I don't care if we buy it from China. Like, people are, oh, you can't buy things from China. Who cares if we buy things from China? Like, we don't manufacture anything in this country anyways. We don't. We don't manufacture anything. All we do in this country is make TikTok videos and stuff and make YouTube videos. That's all we do in this country is make entertainment. That's our number one export is entertainment. China doesn't make any entertainment because they live in a communist country. They don't have freedom of whatever it is, they don't have freedom of speech in China. So all they can do is manufacture things. So let them manufacture things, send them to us, increase their standard of living, and then we can, make entertainment. We can try to be the next George Clooney. Can try to be the next Rihanna. Try to be the next Beyonce. Why don't we try to be the next Beyonce, and they can try to just make us a bunch of goods, and the more goods we buy from them, their standard of living will increase, and it's a win-win. But no, nobody wants a win-win. Everybody wants everything to be more expensive. Good, great. We'll pay double. We'll pay double the price for everything, and everything's gonna be inflated in price. And I don't care. Whatever. Everything's gonna go up in price, and nobody cares. But let's do a trade war. Let's do a trade war with China. Yay! So stupid. So what do I do now? What was it? I was talking about lack of opportunities. Yes, I just don't know what my opportunities are. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for opportunities. I'm not sure. It's really complicated to me. I think about it, and all I feel is confusion because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. And, it's a daunting thing too, because people don't know what they want to do with their lives, and I'm not the only one. People are quitting the workforce, and people are confused because these jobs are terrible. Like, I've worked some of these like customer service jobs. They're terrible. Some of these customer service jobs are absolutely terrible. I mean, they're really bad. Like, they're really bad. I don't know how to describe how bad it is. Like, I've worked some bad jobs before where like nobody likes me and everyone just quits. And the quitting thing, a lot of companies are having a problem with people quitting. And when I work for a company, like, everyone just quits. So at least the place I work at now, not everybody quits. Some people quit, yeah, but most people don't. Most people don't seem to be quitting. So okay, well, then I'll work there for now. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I guess I'll just work there for now, and I guess I can't really think about the future. I can't really think about tomorrow because there's nothing to think about. I try not to worry about it because it's bad. Like, the future is gonna be bad for me. I have nightmares every night, and I just know the future is gonna be bad for me, and the future is gonna be bad for me. I don't know about everybody else, but the future is gonna be bad for me. I've had nightmares since I was a little kid, and I'm always gonna have nightmares. Because when I was a kid, I used to have nightmares about the future when I became an adult, about people abandoning me and stuff. Now it's not even I have nightmares of people abandoning me. I just have nightmares of like just misery, misery and pain and suffering. I just have nightmares of pain and suffering, and like I think like I can't. I don't know. Like I have a runny nose constantly, and I I don't know how to make the runny nose go away. If someone told me what to do, I don't know. Well, I know one thing. I'm gonna go on like a 12 and a half mile walk today, and a 12 and a half mile walk would see, I get high on that. I get a walking high. I get a walking high when I walk 12 and a half miles. Oh. And that decreases the runny nose when I get a walking high. I wish I could get a running high, but I can't run. I just get shin splints. When I run, I get shin splints, and it's a waste of time running. It's an absolute waste of time. I'll be better off walking to a point where I could run. I think if I could walk 25 miles in a day, then I could run like 5 miles. But I have to get to the point where I can walk that much. And even then, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to run, man. I don't think my health is ever going to improve. I think my health is always going to be this bad, and I don't think I have a very bright future. But these nightmares never go away. So what was I going to title this video? Like opportunities, or it's got title this video like limited opportunities, and because it's bleak, man. Its future is bleak, and I don't just mean climate change. I mean like just everything. Everything is bleak. Like who knows if even like if like China started COVID in a lab just to mess with us, just to mess with the global order or whatever, because their whole political system is built on fear. Communism is built on fear, and if they created this in a lab, that would create fear and spread it around the world. And communism does well in fear. When things get better, communism doesn't do well. Communism only does well in fear. When fear is, what is it? When fear is well, doing well. I forgot the word for that, but when fear does well, communism does well. And China, I worry that they started I worry that they started COVID to maintain power. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but we all have some conspiracies we believe in, I guess. Like I believe in aliens. I don't know if I believe in aliens or not, but my dad believes in aliens. I don't know if I believe in aliens or not. I might not be as much of a conspiracy theorist as my dad, but I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist sometimes. I think it's good to be a conspiracy theorist because it just means you're thinking about different things. Try not to be like the nut job conspiracy theorist. Try to be like a rational conspiracy theorist. So what was I going to title this video? Not fear, but see now at the end of these videos, I try to think about what I title them. So just to make them longer. I like to make these as long as possible, and not fear. What was I have my memory just comes and goes, and anyways, I'll remember it when I post the video. I'll remember what it was, but I'm not gonna. As soon as I type in the thing, it'll come to my head. It's not remembering now because I get frustrated that my memory's so bad, and it makes me want to cry. But I will remember when I type it in because it makes me depressed that I'm not able to. My brain doesn't work very well. And I have to remember the title because I have to say, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Title. It's almost like my memory's getting worse. I feel like. No, it's always been this bad. It's been this bad my entire life. like lack of change. No, not lack of change. I fear the future. And I don't even edit these videos either, so there's a lot of uhs and long breaks without noise, and I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, the way you get your memory better is by practicing thinking. That's how you get your memory better. Oh, shoot. Memory's so bad. Not fear. It's something else. It's not fear. Oh, opportunities. Was it limited opportunities or no? This is called like having limited opportunities. So let me know in the comments below. Do you have limited opportunities? Do you feel like you're not sure what you're doing with your life? Or do you know what you're going to do today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, for the rest of your life? Do you know what you're going to do for the rest of your life? Or do you not know where you should be focusing your time? Let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to this channel to be part of the community. And please like this video. It really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.